Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So 2020 is almost here. Today is December, what is it? 17th, I think. Tuesday, December 17th. And Christmas is literally next week, and then the week after that it will be a brand new month and a brand new year. So I have been getting really excited about my budgeting and my financial goals for 2020, which I'm sure you guys have been doing too. Everyone always makes all sorts of New Year's resolutions, you know, with certain aspects of their life, and a big one is your financial situation, and what your goals are going to be for the year. So I did do a video just the other day about setting up my 2020 sinking fund, so you will have to go check out that video. I'm so excited for January so that I can start contributing to those sinking funds and using those sinking funds. But what I wanted to do today was go over my debt payoff plan for 2020. I'm just really excited to sit down and actually lay out my numbers and write out my goals for my debt payoff plan for every month of the upcoming year. So I have here my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, and I'm just going to go through the first part of this quick. So obviously you have your inside dashboard here, which clearly I don't use. You have your front page here, which also I did not write my name in there. No big deal. You have a couple quotes here. This is the colorful version of the planner. There's also the neutral version, but I am a super colorful person. The next page here you have your monthly overview, which goes from July of 2019 to December of 2020. And then the next thing you have here are these blank little squares. There's 12 of them. Perfect for 12 months of the year. So what I want to do here is I am going to mark these January, February, and then this is really weird. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do January, February, March, April and go that way, or if I want to do January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and so on. I think I'm going to go over. I think I'm going to do January, February, March, April. To some people that is like probably like, why is she even thinking of which way to go? That's so stupid. But to me, being very OCD, you know, once I put the stickers down and start writing them, I can't just change it around if I don't like it. So that is what I think of when I look at these squares is, oh my goodness, how am I going to lay them out? So just bear with me. So I have these monthly script stickers here, which came from my Etsy shop. And I'm just going to lay them out. Going to put the script stickers up here to title each month. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in each month during this video and I'm going to write out what debt I am going to be working on for that specific month, and then also the amount of money that I am going to put towards that debt. Obviously these are just budgeted numbers and they're goals. Some months I might be able to put more towards a debt than I had set down in this debt payoff plan, and some months I might not be able to make the amount that I had set up for a goal. So, you know, these are just goals. It's just budgeting. They're not actual numbers. However, I feel that writing down your goals is so extremely important, rather than just keeping them in your head, because if they're out on paper you can visually see it and it just kind of gives you something to look forward to, you know, rather than again just having it in your head and kind of just, well, maybe I'll get that this month, maybe I won't, but when it's on paper and pretty and visual, for me, it just seems like it's more achievable, I guess, I would say. So, I am going to go ahead and lay all 12 of these down, and I'll fast forward here through this part as per usual, as it might take a tiny bit. Okay, I love it. I love the colorfulness of the stickers, and some of them kind of actually match with the colors that Erin Condren used for the little lines underneath and the little hexagon. Some of them kind of clash, like August, September, January, October, but that's okay. I love the colorfulness of it. I think it turned out so great. So now what I'm going to do, I might actually grab a sticker book here and see if maybe there are just some little like bullet points. So I'm going to have these, but those are pretty large. I'm just looking for, like, honestly, like something like that, little bullet point type thing. So let me look through these sticker books and see if I can find what I'm looking for.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
I think what I'm going to do is, in the sticker book they have these little asterisks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 of them though. See, the problem is I don't want to start and then run out and then have to use a different color. There's a bunch of these silver ones. Alright, I'm not going to use any of the stickers. I'll just do little bullet points with a pen or something. Okay, so we are going to obviously start with January. So, come January, well, I guess first I'll tell you, so this is December, and I already have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to be able to pay off in December, which, looking at my current debt, I have my, I'll just show you. It's a lot easier to do it that way. So, for my current debt, going into December, I had, I'm all scatterbrained here. Here we go. Capital One main, and my car payment. So just by what I am seeing for the trend for December, I should be able to wipe out this Capital One credit card with a balance of $3,662.79, which means that going into January and going into the new year, I will not have that debt. And then I should also be able to wipe out about $1,000 from this one main debt, which is a personal loan, which currently has a balance of $7,948.53. So it's about $4,600 in debt that I should be able to get paid off here in the month of December. That way, then when I go into January, I will be left with only my one main, which is that personal loan that I was just talking about, as well as my car loan. So I think I'm going to use just black. And I'm trying to find my black, there it is, gel pen. So with January, I'm just going to put a little bullet point here, and I am going to put that for January, my main debt that I am going to be working on will be the smaller of the two, the one main and the car loan. The smaller one is the one main. So that is what I am going to be working on. So I'm just going to write one main here, and I have already kind of planned out my budget a little bit for the new year, and I know about what I have left over every month after I pay all my bills and expenses. So I have kind of thought about this already, and I am going to set a goal of putting $3,000 extra to this one main account in January. And so that $3,000 is after all of my bills, expenses, business expenses, cash envelope, sinking funds, all those things. That is after all of those are taken care of. That is what I feel I can contribute to this account. And then, like I said, you know, maybe I'm able to put more than $3,000 towards it, and then I definitely will. Just because it's set on here doesn't mean that I am stuck to that amount. And then maybe something comes up and I'm not able to put that entire amount to that. That's fine too. This is versatile, but getting it written down on paper allows me to know that it's there, visually see it, and know that that's what I'm working towards for my financial goals. So one main is really the only debt that I am going to be focusing and putting all of my energy to for the month of January, as that is going to be my smallest debt at that time. So then coming into February, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I am going to put $3,000 to that one main account again, which after the month of January and February, putting the combined $6,000 towards that, I should have only about $400 left. You know, obviously this is going to be in addition to the minimum monthly payment that I make on this account every month anyways. So going into March, I should only have about $400 left to pay for one main. So obviously I will pay the rest of one main off, which means that that account has a estimated goal payoff date of March, which is really exciting. So after that is taken care of, I obviously have my car. That would be the very last debt account that I have, which currently has a total of $29,222. However, March is when I will most likely get my tax refund back, which will bump my income up for this month quite a bit. Now, going by, I have a pretty good idea of what I will get back in a refund, kind of based on previous years, and taking into consideration the income that I have earned through Etsy and YouTube this year and taxes and whatnot. After taking all that into consideration, I still have a pretty good idea of what I will get back from for my tax refund, and it's a large amount. But most of you know I'm a single mom. I have 3 kids. That doesn't mean that I don't work hard. I do. I pay for everything. I don't have state assistance or anything like that. Everything that we have is, you know, paid for by myself. And I am lucky enough to live in a house that my family owns, so I do only pay $200 in rent a month, which that helps out, you know, tremendously as well. I just kind of cringe when I say the number of my tax refund, because I don't want people to think that I, you know, don't work and I have these kids and I'm single and yada yada yada. So anyways, kind of went off on a tirade there. So in March, I'm actually going to put quite a few things down that I want to contribute to because of that extra income from the tax refund. So that would be the first one. I'm going to completely take care of the rest of that debt to wipe out that debt account. The next thing is I want to contribute $2,000 to my personal savings account. I do have a $1,000 emergency fund saved up. However, I would obviously like to build on that, and I think that getting my tax refund back would be the perfect opportunity for me to put a little bit more money into that, just in case something happens. Along with that, I did explain in my sinking funds for 2020 video about my kids' savings accounts. They all have a savings account right now, and they have for quite a while, but I would like to start contributing to it on a regular basis, which I am going to do with sinking funds, but I also want to contribute to each of them when I get this refund, $1,500, which would be $500 in each of their accounts total. So $1,500 will go to that. The next thing, I talked about this in a video recently, I don't remember which one, but I also need to pay for, in March, my kids' school tuition. The rest of the other half that I owe for this year is due in March. So that is $585. And like I said, that will come due in March, so I'm just going to put tuition down for that. And $585. And then, let's see here. Okay, so I'm just going to total these up so I can kind of see where I'm at here. So we have $400 for one main, $2,000 for personal savings, $1,500 for kids savings, and $585 for the rest of the tuition, which is $4,485. And I am projecting that between my tax refund and the additional $3,000 that I am putting towards debt each month, that I'll have right about $7,685. So the remaining balance of that, so let's see. Now I don't remember what this was. So we have $400, $2,000, $1,500, and $585. So that minus the $7,685 is $3,200 is what I should have left over. And that amount I am going to then put towards my car loan, which will be the last debt that I am paying off or putting money towards. So let me get this written out. So car loan, which is $3,200. Or my car loan is way more than that, but that's what I'm going to contribute to that one. So that's March. March is a very hectic month, but like I said, I could put the entire refund towards the car loan, but I do want to take care of these savings accounts while I have that extra income. So another thing that I wanted to go over here is with my car loan, since that will be the very last thing that I have to pay off after March, after getting this one paid off, I have this will be the only one that I'm working on. And you know, my minimum payment on this personal loan is $305, so I would technically have like $3,305 free to put towards that car loan every single month in this year. However, sometime in this year, I do not know exactly when, I am going to sell this car. I am going to pay it down quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much yet. I haven't really sat down and crunched the numbers, but sometime in this year I am going to get that sold, and then I don't know if I'm going to trade it. I'm going to trade it in or try to sell it privately and get something less expensive. My car payment is $612 a month. I would like to bring that down. And then once I do that, I will still continue to throw that $3,300 at my new car loan every single month. But that's my main goal, is I want to get this paid down so that I'm not upside down in the loan, so that I can then get a car that is not as expensive. So really for the rest of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, if I put that $3,300, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, towards that car loan or towards any loan, that's $29,700. So technically, if I didn't sell this car, I could have it paid off by December, which is very, very enticing. However, I still would like to get something different that is not as expensive. Another thing about my car, I have a Pacifica, which is a van, and I live in the Midwest where it snows a lot, it's icy, and I do not get good traction at all. It's a front-wheel drive vehicle. It gets around horrible in the winter. I get stuck in the least bit of snow. When I'm at a stop sign and it's even slightly slippery, it takes me forever to even get up and go because of the ice, and it's just low to the ground. And so that's my kind of dilemma with the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put car loan in for the rest of these months here, and I'm going to put $3,300, but just know that at some point after this month I will be selling that car, and even when that point comes, I am still going to put that money, that $3,300, to the new car loan as well. So that way I can get that one paid off fast, just as if it was the same car that I had. So hopefully, regardless of whether I get a new car or keep the one that I have, I'm going to pay off that car loan by December. That is my 2020 goal. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this car loan with the remaining 8 squares. Okay, so there you have it. I have car loan filled out from April to December for the amount of $3,300, which includes the $3,000 that I'm able to contribute every month, in addition to the minimum payment from this personal loan that I will have freed up after it's paid off in March. Now the good thing about this is, you know, if it comes to be June and something else comes up, there's something else that I want to contribute for, or maybe something happened and I need to pay something else off that was unexpected, I can always add in things underneath the car loan and then adjust this amount. Like maybe I only put $2,000 towards car loan this month, and the other $1,300 would go towards whatever unexpected thing came up. You know, it's flexible like that, it's versatile, but at least I have my goals laid out here in print. They're visual, they're here for me to see, so every time I open my budget planner, I can see these goals laid out for the start of my new year. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so excited for the new year to come, and I hope you guys are too. If you have any questions regarding debt snowball or sinking funds or budgeting in any way, please leave your comments down below and I will get to them. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!